Yo, what's good everyone, I'm UnderwaterPixel and we finally have a Cayo Perico Heist trailer. Just a few hours ago, our eyes were blessed with seeing everything new coming in this brand new update that releases on December 15th. Or 16th, it depends where you live. So in this trailer there is a lot of new content and a lot of stuff you can easily miss, so I'm going to be breaking down everything new in the trailer, going over all the new characters, vehicles, the new island, everything, absolutely everything. I'm going to be breaking it down all in this video. If you're new around here then hello, I'm UnderwaterPixel. I make gaming videos mostly on GTA and Call of Duty. If you do go on to like the video, a like rating would be very much appreciated, and if you enjoy my content, feel free to leave a subscribe as we're on the road to hit 2,000 subscribers. Okay, so that's about all from me, and now I'm going to play the trailer for those of you who haven't seen it already.
Is this the right place for the party? Can we post? Is there a hashtag?
We're all here because of one man.
You're not on the mainland now, huh? Anything goes!
I've seen him going in like a trout, chasing some supermodel down the beach on a panther, mate.
I didn't understand a word of that.
Lots of guards, high-tech security. I need someone to rob it. You're obviously going to need a submarine.
Let's try and come out of this with all of our ears and a bit of suntan.
Wow, so yeah, that is the Cayo Perico Heist trailer. What's your guys' thoughts on the trailer? I think it's fucking incredible. But now we're going to be going over all of the content shown in the trailer, so let's get right into it. Alright, so the first scene, we're at a hangar in LSIA and we see two people boarding some planes to get to the Cayo Perico Island. Now, while I don't think any of the characters in this scene are necessarily important, this could mean there's a way to actually travel to the island in free mode. Maybe we have to board a plane or something to fast travel there, I don't know. Hopefully this is the case, because if the island is only in heist, I feel like that'd be a massive letdown. But seeing these people getting into a plane to go to the island possibly means that there's a way to get there in free mode. Hopefully, cross your fingers. Alright, so in the next scene we are met by the Cayo Perico Heist title cards and we actually see some of the new island. Now this is actually really helpful because it gives us a sense of scale for the brand new island. Before I get into the scale of the brand new island though, let's actually observe what we can see from this part. Alright, so firstly we can see this port kind of dockland area. Now this appears to be the same place from the first teaser trailer that we got of the Cayo Perico Heist. This area looks quite run down, but it looks pretty heavily guarded. You can also see a watchtower, which means it's definitely heavily guarded. This dock area most likely will play a pretty important part in the heist. Looking to the left of the dock area you can see some hills, some grass, some vegetation. Nothing too special there. You can also see what appears to be an electricity pylon, so maybe there's some sort of housing on this island. I don't know. If you look to the right, it's pretty more interesting. You can see a road that goes off into the distance. You can also see another watchtower, which emphasizes the point that this place is pretty fucking guarded. You can also see what appears to be a house. Now this might be the same house from the original trailer, or it could be something completely new. In the next scene we can see some civilians dancing, and then after that we see the main kind of bad guy of the trailer, the person who owns the island and the person we're robbing, Mr. El Rubio. Or at least that's what I believe his name is. Correct me if I'm wrong, and I probably am wrong. He can also be seen in the main cover art for the Cayo Perico Heist. So this is a guy we're going to be stealing from, and from what we know he's meant to be some sort of drug lord, the biggest drug lord in fact. He's some sort of mafia boss and we've got to sneak onto his island and completely rob him, take absolutely everything. Who's the person who wants to steal from this guy though? Well, we'll get to that in just a second. Alright, in this next scene we get to see the brand new nightclub that's being added, which will be located directly underneath the casino. We also get to see the return of English Dave, which is pretty cool because it seems like he's going to be an important character in the heist. I personally believe you're going to have to go to this new nightclub in order to start the new heist. Not like set it up, but in order to be able to buy the brand new property. Similarly to how in the casino heist you had to go and meet Lester in Mirror Park. Now, I never played, nor do I know much about the Ballad of Gay Tony from GTA 4, but apparently this is a character called Luis Lopez. Or should I say it might be Luis Lopez, it also could just be a player character. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Alright, so moving on to the next scene, you can see another angle of that port that we looked at earlier in the video. You can see yet another watchtower, and this one is holding a guard that has a gun in his hand, so he's clearly out for blood. This is a pretty protected area. It's kind of hard to make out, but you can see he's holding some sort of sniper rifle. Now, whether this is one that's already in the game or a brand new sniper rifle, I can't really tell. It's too hard to make out, but yeah, he is holding some sort of sniper. Alright, so moving on, you can see a player wearing lots of high-tech stuff, you know, he's got his night vision and that, hacking into a laptop. Now, you may think we don't know what he's actually doing on this laptop, but I have a pretty good idea. In one of the early newswire posts regarding the Cayo Perico heist, it said that we need to get onto the island and steal evidence. So maybe this player is hacking onto a computer to steal some evidence, along with gold, painting and artwork. I should also mention the fact we have to steal evidence is quite peculiar. Maybe the person who wants us to steal from this guy is someone who maybe wants to frame him and get him arrested. Maybe like getting evidence to frame him as a drug dealer. Alright, so in the next scene we are at the brand new nightclub and we meet this guy who is talking to our character about this heist. We see this again a little bit later in the trailer, so I'll stop there and go in more detail. Alright, so in this next scene we actually get our first look at a brand new aircraft, which as me, being a person who is really into the aircraft in this game, is super exciting. We also see this new helicopter later on in the trailer as well. We can also see a player throw what appears to be a grappling rope up this wall so they can climb over it. This is going to have to be one of the approaches for the heist. This looks like it's going to be some sort of stealthy approach. In the next scene we can see a player taking what appears to be a photo of a piece of artwork. Why they're taking a photo of it, I don't know, but yeah, that's that. Alright, so in this scene we are back in the brand new nightclub and we see the guy who wants us to set up this heist. This guy's going to be the guy in charge of the whole thing and he's telling us how we need to buy a submarine to start the heist. So, just like everyone speculated, and we pretty much knew, the submarine is going to be the property you have to buy in order to start up the Cayo Perico heist. We don't yet know who this guy is, why he wants to steal from El Rubio, or anything else about him, but I'm pretty sure Rockstar will release more information on him in time. Alright, next is probably my favourite scene from the whole trailer, and you get this really awesome scene of a player releasing a missile from the submarine and blowing up a helicopter. This thing can shoot missiles, what the f***? Alright, so this submarine is just awesome. I really can't wait to get one. And for those of you wondering, yes, it is the same interior as the Bogdan submarine. In the next scene, we're back at the new nightclub, and we can just see the new DJs just doing their things. They're just raving, they're just partying, they're having a good time, I guess. Nothing really to make a note on here. Okay, this next scene is very important. So it takes place on the submarine HQ, and it's at that center console bit that's going to be a place where you start up this heist, and you get an overview of the brand new island. Not only that, you get a look at the actual heist takes up in the top right. It looks like the 1.1 million is going to be the main mission, but then you can also have the option to take 2.8 million on top of that. So if that's true, this is going to be a pretty decently playing heist. That is, unless crew cuts take something like 50%, and then it will be, yeah. In terms of text here, I can tell it says secondary targets just above the 2.8 million, but I can't quite make out what the top text is saying. It kind of looks like it's saying Madrazo. Comment what you guys think it's saying. Now, if it is saying Madrazo, does that mean Martin Madrazo is going to be playing a part in this heist? Because if he is, that's going to be pretty cool. An important part about the scene is you can see the island with loads of little red dots cropping up all of it. Now, we don't know what this is, but personally, I believe this is going to be some sort of point of access, or where you can actually enter the island from. In this next scene, you can see not one, but two new vehicles. So, firstly, we can see a new vehicle that we already saw before, and that is going to be the weaponized dinghy. So, from what we can tell, it's just a regular dinghy, however, it has a minigun on the front of it that someone can operate. It's nothing too special, but it's a new vehicle in the end of the day, so it's pretty cool. So, the other new vehicle we see in the scene is this weaponized boat. This boat seems to be a boat that has some miniguns on it. It probably has other weapons as well, but from what we can see in this trailer, it only has one gun on the front, but I guarantee there will be some guns on the back of it. This seems to be a pretty cool vehicle. It's kind of like a fortress on the water, and I reckon if you have a few people, then it'll be an absolute tank. What's also pretty interesting is it seems to have a livery. Now, does this mean there's going to be some sort of boat customization coming to the game? I mean, hopefully, but it could also just be a style that maybe you purchase it in. In the next scene of the trailer, we can see a character operating a gun, which is on that same boat we just looked at. We could also see a character stealing some gold. Now, referring to that newswire post I was talking about earlier, the main mission of the heist is to steal evidence, but it also states we can steal gold, money, and artwork. Something also to note about this character stealing gold is he isn't picking it up one by one, he's actually just grabbing loads of it and putting it into his duffel bag, which is very helpful. In the next scene, we can just see good old English Dave talking, and he's just by a plane, nothing too special here, you know, it's just good old English Dave. Coming up to one of the final scenes in the trailer, you get to see another shot of this really cool brand new helicopter. It's heading towards the Cayo Perico Island with some people on it, and I mean, just, it looks so cool. It kind of reminds me of a cooler, and I think it might end up being some sort of stealth chopper, but I'm not too sure. I'm also unsure on what it's based off of, so if any of you watching know what this helicopter's based on, please feel free to comment down below. But yeah, it definitely has to be some sort of stealth helicopter because it looks like one, and the characters are also wearing kind of sneaky outfits, so this is most likely a silent, sneaky approach. Alright, so here we are in the final scene of the trailer, and once again we're back at the nightclub underneath the Diamond Casino and Resort. Now we get more look at the interior of this place, and it does look like it's going to be similar to the nightclubs we can actually purchase and own, but just a bit bigger. Either way, not only is this nightclub going to be a cool place to chill out at, but it's going to have a very big importance to the heist. Alright, so we've broken down absolutely everything in the Cayo Perico Heist trailer. However, we're not quite done yet. In fact, there's a lot of new content that can be seen on the cover of the new heist. So on this picture for the Cayo Perico Heist, you can see in the bottom right the submarine that you're going to be able to purchase, and you can see the Cayo Perico Island in the background. Towards the middle of the picture, you can see Mr. El Rubio himself, and behind him you can see parts of the Cayo Perico Island. In front of him you can see the DJs, and you can also see some characters. You can also see that artwork of a panther, I believe it is, with diamonds all over it that we saw previously in the trailer. Alright, so here we can see our first new vehicle, or I believe it's a new vehicle, which appears to be some sort of off-roader Jeep. I'm not 100% sure if this is new, but I don't remember it being in the game at all, so I'm pretty sure it is. But yeah, here we have that. It looks pretty cool. It looks kind of old, you know. But yeah, that is a brand new vehicle. Alright, here we can see some new quad bikes, and I don't think these are in the game, or based off anything in the game I should say, but these are brand new quad bikes, and I mean, they look pretty cool. I'm not sure if they're going to be anything special, but I personally do like the quad bikes in this game, and a new edition is always really good, so yeah. I'm hoping these are going to be quite sporty, quite fast, and can go off-road pretty well, but yeah. Alright, so next up we can see this really nice old car. Now personally, it's kind of giving me some old Lamborghini vibes, but I really like the look of this car, and it's definitely going to be something I add to my collection. Again, like most vehicles in this, I'm not sure what it's based off of, so if you do know, please go ahead and comment down below. In this image, we also get another look at the brand new turreted dinghy, along with the ginormous submarine next to it. Last but definitely not least, we are getting a brand new aircraft. Yes! Fuck yes! It has been 2 years since we last got an aircraft, with the last aircraft being added into the game being the B-11 Strike Force. So I'm so glad we are finally getting some new air vehicles. I mean, we already saw the brand new helicopter come into the game, but I'm more of a plane person myself, and it appears we're getting a brand new jet. Now, while this can easily be overlooked as being a Nimbus or a Lux or something, rest assured it is a brand new aircraft, and in fact it is based on the B-1 Lancer bomber. Here's a quick side-by-side of the two aircraft, and it's clear to see it's in fact based off the B-1. This is definitely going to be a very fun aircraft, and a probably quite interesting one as well, and I'm just so happy that we're getting new aircraft in this DLC. It's been so long! Alright, so with that out of the way, we are approaching the end of the video. In this video, we have broke down the trailer and gone over absolutely everything new that we know about the Cayo Perico Heist. Slightly more information will come out on the heist between now and the release date, and most likely I'll make a video on it, along with lots of other videos regarding this heist. I've got a lot of content planned for this new update, so to make sure you don't miss it, make sure to subscribe with the notification bell on, and if you did enjoy this video where we went over absolutely everything, a like would be very much appreciated. It's guaranteed I've pretty much missed something, so if I have, please go ahead and comment it down below. I like reading all your comments, and yeah, that's going to be all from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, I hope you found it informative. I've been UnderwaterPixel, thank you all for watching, see ya.